chances are that you stumbled across his channel back in July. The reason I say this is because his channel went absolutely crazy that month. So let's kick things off by talking about the tactics he used to blow up on YouTube. After watching almost every Lazarbeam Fortnite YouTube video, I learned that he's been doing YouTube consistently for over 3 years. Before Fortnite, Lazarbeam covered games like Madden, Happy Wheels, and Grand Theft Auto 5. Even back then, his channel was relatively successful. All his old videos have hundreds of thousands of views, and obviously some of these views are from people going back and watching his old videos out of curiosity or just because they want more of his content. But when you compare him to creators like NickA30, his old videos have way more views than them. And this shows that he had a pretty solid amount of success before Fortnite ever blew up. In 2017, he decided to move away from a gaming channel and more towards a personality-driven channel with content such as reaction videos.
Now kids, this is a nail gun. Nail guns are not toys. That's why, if you're gonna play with one, always use safety gear. How to open a blast door at the bottom of a pit with 250 tons of water behind it using only 2 guys, a bar, and an excavator. Oh my god, that sounds like a priest and a rabbi joke. The punchline is that they all died. Demolition Man, possibly safe. So they put that there if they don't know someone died or not. So this might be a bit of a risky click. Wow, that's... Possibly safe, eh? I don't think there's any possible about that.
Later that year, he began to post occasional Fortnite videos. His first Fortnite video was posted on October 17th, 2017, and it was titled #1 Battle Royale Strategy.
A few days ago, I played a game called Fortnite. It's basically a cartoony PUBG. So I've decided to come back and set myself a challenge. I'm gonna play this game until I get #1. Today I'm gonna play 3 matches. We'll see how well I do. Okay, someone's shooting at me. There he is, he's outside. What?
After this, he would post maybe a single Fortnite video a month until he posted a video called Fighting an Underground Hacker. This video did extremely well compared to all the other Fortnite videos he had ever done. Immediately after this, I noticed a gradual increase in the amount of Fortnite content he was producing. His channel started to do a bit better, but nothing crazy at this point. That is until April. He posted a video called Can Thanos Destroy Tilted Towers? If you don't remember, the Thanos game mode was one of the biggest events to ever take place in Fortnite. Basically, at the time, the new Avengers movie was coming out, and Marvel teamed up with Epic Games to create a game mode that starred Thanos, the main villain in the film. They did this to give promotion to the film through Fortnite's large audience, and it was a really successful plan. Regardless, this video from Lazarbeam received more than 10 million views, which at the time was his most successful video on his channel, and still is one of his most successful videos to this day.
Just how powerful is that giant grape? Or also known as Thanos? Can he destroy a city? Can he crack open the meteor? How fast can he destroy a 100,000 HP ice cream truck? Today I asked those very important questions. Knock him out! Oh, we just got him. Hey, buddy. Orange justice it, buddy.
This is where the steady climb on his social blade began. Even though he didn't blow up until July, this is definitely the start of the rise to his fame. After the Thanos event, things went back to business as usual. He'd do a combination of Fortnite content, reaction videos, and vlogs without seeing anything too crazy view-wise on his channel. This is until right around July when Fortnite released Playground Mode. When this happened, Lazarbeam was able to let his creativity shine and he began exploding. He went from getting 50 million views a month to 270 million views in the month of July. The reason for this is he had super unique video ideas. He did everything from maxing out the amount of kills that were possible in a game mode of Playground Mode to rebuilding Dusty Depot after it was hit by the meteor and turning it back into Dusty Divot.
Maximum efficiency, the maximum kills in Playground Mode, boys. Oh, we got 150 kills, 151. What a day. This is so epic. 382 kills in one match, boys. We've bloody done it. We're absolute legends. Yes, in my opinion, Season 3 Fortnite was peak Fortnite. The meteor ruined everything. Now, I've rebuilt Dusty Depot before, but it's not enough. Now that Playground Mode is a thing, we're gonna restore the entire old map.
Nobody else was as creative as he was, and that's why he was able to take YouTube by storm. But as you probably noticed by some of the clips I've played, he's got a squad of friends that he likes to play with. So who are they? But real quick, I've got a challenge for you guys, and you only have 5 seconds to accomplish it. Drop a like and subscribe, and if you're able to accomplish this in the next 5 seconds, then you will have 5 years of incredible luck. Just the luckiest things will start happening to you. So just trust me, try it. It really works, and let's get back into the video. Playing with a group of friends is something a lot of YouTubers do. If you're familiar with Team Optic Gaming, you'll know that they do the same thing. Basically, everyone in the organization, or in this case, group of friends, will constantly collaborate and make videos together, and will leave each other's channels linked in the description of their videos. It's a very effective way of networking and growing your channel. So if you have a group of friends that want to do YouTube, I recommend trying it out. Anyway, the people he usually plays with are named Faceless, Toasted, Vic, Lachlan, Alex, and Muzelk. For the most part, all these guys have channels that are relatively the same size as Lazarbeam, and they all share their subscribers with each other. On top of that, it does make for better content because they're all an entertaining bunch. So a question I had was, which video specifically helped Lazarbeam blow up to the level he has today? Let's examine the evolution of his content a little deeper. After spending a couple weeks examining Lazarbeam's content, I have been able to determine what separates him from other Fortnite creators. Lazarbeam isn't a creator that prioritizes gameplay over personality, nor is he another channel that covers all the new Fortnite news and live events. Sure, you'll get occasional videos about new weapons or new game modes, but there's always a ton of funny moments and clips thrown in the videos to make it more enjoyable and not just a news video. Lazarbeam's content has a ton of time and effort put into it, and it clearly shows through in each of his videos. By far, the most important part of his success to his channel is the level of creativity involved in the Fortnite custom game videos. I mean, some of these videos are just ridiculous. I don't even know how someone can come up with these ideas for custom game modes. For some context, I'm going to discuss a couple of my favorite custom game modes that he's come up with, and I'll play a couple clips for you guys. Just like a lot of people that grew up in the 90s and early 2000s, Smash Bros holds a special place in my heart. What Lazarbeam and his crew decided to do was recreate a stage from Super Smash Bros in playground mode, then battle to the death using pickaxes only.
Hey, you excited for the new Smash Bros? Well, that shit ain't out yet, but we recreated it in Fortnite. Let me explain. We built the arena. It was a giant pickaxe battle to the death. There was a god dropping power-ups to make it more like Smash. And last alive wins.
He's gonna be live.
No.
He's gonna be live.
No. Look, this is my game mode. Why are you guys getting me? No. And I've been eliminated from Smash.
I like the way these
You wanna go? Let's go. Help me, Elliot. Help me, Elliot. You betrayed me.
I'm coming, Landon, I'm coming.
I'm too low. I'm too low.
I got him.
I can't.
He's going down.
Oh, you got him.
Alex
Beautiful.
is eliminated.
He finished the job. That's the team food for you.
I can't think of another creator that has ever posted anything even relatively close to this video. It was a super unique idea and really highlights how much of an outside-of-the-box thinker Lazarbeam really is. Another super creative custom game mode I've seen Lazarbeam create is the Wall Wars game mode. What was interesting about this game mode is that he actually originated it from Minecraft, which is a game that Fortnite is compared to often because Fortnite has been the first game to come out in a while that utilizes a very unique building mechanic just like Minecraft did. Anyway, this video's already gotten over 9 million views, and I think it's a really great example of why Lazarbeam exploded the way he did. Something really interesting is that he used to post Minecraft videos, and all his friends are former Minecraft YouTubers, so they're probably just used to coming up with banger ideas in this genre of content. I mean, that's all Minecraft videos on YouTube really are. Every day, Minecraft YouTubers, for the most part, wake up and think of a cool custom game mode to play with their friends. I think the correlation between Minecraft and Fortnite's playground mode is for sure a big part of why Lazarbeam was able to explode the way he did. Here, watch this clip. It's a good example of his custom game mode videos.
Walls are pretty cool, man. They keep your roof on. But what about battle walls? Me mates Lachlan, Vic, and Alex were Minecraft YouTubers back in the day, and apparently there was a game mode called Battle Walls. Basically, you split the map into sections, everybody gets a section, they own that section. The round starts, the walls come down, figuratively, and later literally, and last alive wins. Alright, boys.
Oh, no.
I've been saving it for this one moment!
How is there so many?
Absolutely, man.
He's gonna Quinta RPGing from the high ground. Lachlan's looking around. He's gonna try and find a position to push from. He's looking for the peak, but he is just getting his position hammered consistently.
Oh, he's low.
Also, look, he's making
he's
a push.
gonna pop
He has
it.
to make the play.
Oh, he can't have health.
Can he make the play here?
Oh, illegal move by Armin. Illegal.
I don't know how long he'll continue to focus heavily on custom Fortnite game modes and playground mode, but recently he's begun dabbling in the battlefield scene. If you're a big fan of custom game mode videos, I wouldn't worry yet because he has disclosed in his videos that all his Battlefield 5 videos up to this point have been sponsored by EA, meaning that he's being paid to promote the game. I don't personally see a lot of crazy bias or ad placements in his Battlefield content so far, so I don't think Laser is selling out or anything like that, but I do think he likes the game, and who knows, maybe he'll continue to post it when the final game is released. I'd personally prefer if he continued to exclusively play Fortnite content, but I can see why some people may enjoy the Battlefield content as well. So I've covered a lot of Fortnite creators here in my 1000 game series, but out of all the people I've covered during the series, I've never seen someone blow up like this. The only person I can compare this kind of growth to is Ninja, and even he didn't rise this quick to fame. So let's break down his estimated income according to Social Blade and see how much he really is making. I have yet to see a Social Blade comparable to this one when doing the series, so hold your hats because it's gonna be a lot. So much of what a YouTuber makes every single month is based off their watch time and their CPM. I'll give you a brief rundown of how those two work and why each one matters when it comes to their paycheck. CPM basically means cost per thousand, which is what determines how much money Lazarbeam will make every 1,000 monetized views. A monetizable view is basically a view where an ad plays. So what are some factors that could determine CPM? On average, most YouTubers have between a $1 CPM and a $3 CPM. Generally, CPM is based on how advertiser friendly the content is. This could be referring to anything from the kind of language used in the video to what game is being broadcast. For example, when a lot of the Call of Duty based content creators began to post Fortnite last year, most of them noticed even though Fortnite wouldn't get as many views as Call of Duty did at the time, they would make the same amount of money. And that makes sense. Call of Duty is an M-rated game, which means it's meant for a mature audience. Oftentimes, Call of Duty videos feature over-the-top violence and gritty natured content that is definitely not suitable for younger viewers or advertisers in general. So we've already determined that Lazarbeam primarily posts Fortnite content right now, which is advertiser friendly. So the question is, what other things could be hurting his CPM right now? Well, his content definitely appeals more so to kids, but he definitely is not family friendly. He does swear quite a bit in his videos, and believe it or not, there is a YouTube technology that scans the audio waves of every single video and can recognize swear words. So if he swears too much in his videos, the CPM will hurt because it won't get as many ads. Or it may even get ads that are just worth less money. Other than that, there's not really much more that can hurt his CPM. With the exception of his language, he really doesn't do anything else that would hurt his ad revenue. The other huge factor that determines how much money he will make is watch time. YouTubers with high watch time will get promoted heavily compared to YouTubers that get 2 to 3 minutes of average view duration per video. That's why channels like C-Day or Ninja can basically just post whatever and they still get millions and millions of views. To an extent, it's because they have a lot of fans that want to see their uploads, but it's also because the average watch time is far above the average video on YouTube. Of course, we can't see his YouTube analytics, but it's safe to say that he averages at least 6 minutes of average view duration on most videos, especially on the videos that have done more than 15 million views, like his max ATK cart trick score video.
I'm going for the trillion point trick. All right, you ready? Let's try what doing it off a mountain looks like. Let's go, Gingy boy. Let's go. Oh, see? Couple of points. Nothing too crazy. That was because I missed it, so I might as well kill myself. Not every scientists don't always do things first try. But for every modifier, you get an extra 1,000 per second. We've already cleared my old best, so that's good. This is what pushing the boundaries looks like, guys. This is what science looks like. High octane entertainment.
Even those videos are around 10 minutes, and none of them really push the 15 to 20 minute mark that we see a lot of other Fortnite creators hit, he's still getting enough watch time to gain the YouTube algorithm. I think a big reason why he puts so much editing and high effort into his videos is because he knows they're a bit shorter than the average Fortnite Funny Moments compilation or something like that. So to compensate for not having as much video length, he makes every minute of his video absolute gold, and it results in viewers watching all the way to the end in most cases, giving him the ability to compete with videos that are 2 or 3 times as long as his video. All aside, between the crazy amount of watch time he gets and the slight dip in his CPM he's got to be feeling due to his language, I'm sure he's making at least $750,000 a month from his ad revenue. So the question is, how quickly did this happen for him? If you look at his Social Blade monthly graph, you'll see that he was pretty steadily getting around 7 million views a month. It's also interesting because if you compare his videos he was uploading to the amount of views he was getting, you could see that as he posted more Fortnite videos, there was a direct correlation to getting more views. Anyway, his channel followed this uphill trend until Playground was released. That's when he went big. The following month, he went up to 270 million views and 1.5 million subscribers gained in that month. And the crazy thing is, this isn't even his peak. If you look at what his channel did in August, just a couple weeks ago, he's reported to have gotten 320 million views that month. And judging on his daily Social Blade stats, I still don't think he's gonna peak. Most of his days, he's getting between 11 to 12 million views. So we'll just see what his Social Blade ends up looking like at the end of the month of September, but bottom line is, it's looking really good for him. I mentioned earlier that the only person I could really compare this guy to was Ninja. Hopefully now you can see I really wasn't kidding. He went from doing 15 million views a month to 270 million in a month. Yes, I understand Ninja is massive and exploded, but Ninja still doesn't get anywhere near those views on YouTube as Lazarbeam does today. So that is pretty incredible. So it's finally time to talk about the method that Lazarbeam uses to get free V-Bucks. After watching Lazarbeam play 1,000 games, I was able to learn the most effective way to get V-Bucks and earn myself a free skin every season. Basically, what he did was he spent $10 on a battle pass in Fortnite. This was back in season 2. As he unlocked his levels through that battle pass, he was unlocking V-Bucks. And by the time he got to the next season, he had enough V-Bucks to buy the next battle pass. And with that season pass, he was able to get enough for the next season pass. And as a result, he doesn't pay for season passes anymore. He just gets free V-Bucks by unlocking all the achievable V-Bucks in a battle pass. So if you purchase the $10 battle pass instead of the $30 one, you can get a bunch of exclusive cosmetics, but also get enough free V-Bucks to buy the next one as well. So that is a really smart strategy to save money with V-Bucks. So anyway, that's basically everything I learned from watching him play 1,000 games. Let me know in the comments who I should cover next. And anyway, it's been Exility. I hope you enjoyed the video. Have an amazing day. I'll catch you guys next one. I'm out. Peace.